Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? I told you last night to get your butts in chat. I told you if you could not be in chat, get your butts on the mobile app. It is time you start paying attention to this stock market environment right now, and I'll explain why. But first, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, guys. My name is Michael Edward, an award-winning hedge fund trader, and I've been trading and investing for over 15 years now. I began my career working for a fund in New York City in 2007, and then 2008 was the great financial crisis. The stock market crashed, the housing market, great recession. But that's the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now today, I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 8 other professional traders and an over 20-person staff at True Trading Group, we have helped thousands of people to learn, trade, and profit consistently. True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses, workshops, mentorship, stocks, options, futures, crypto, long-term investing, all styles of trading, guys. If it's swing trading, day trading, we do it all inside of True Trading Group. We take our university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year. If you were to purchase them on your own, we give you access to 9,700 of the most educated, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders and investors. And of course, all of our real-time alerts from myself and our 8 other full-time trading mods that have a cumulative win rate of just around 80%, guys, for the last now going on 2 years. We leave no trader behind inside True Trading Group. And no, this is not the Olive Garden, but guess what? When you're here with us on this live or as a member of TTG, you are family. And because of that, it's very important that we talk openly and honestly, because at the end of the day, the well-being and success of my TTG family is all that matters to me. Now, if you guys are new to TTG's YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, share the stream on your own social media. Reach out, educate, and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. So now that we're acquainted, I want to get into this live stream. Okay. I want to get into this live stream. And yes, we'll be talking a lot about, today's stock market. This, today's action in the overall market was just phenomenal. You had MEGL go absolutely bonkers. I'm going to call it Megalodon, right? Megalodon. If you guys saw the thumbnail from the live stream today, MEGL, an absolute beast. The stock is up 109%. I will pull the chart up on my screen, okay, just so you guys can take a look and see what this stock did here today. It's up 109%. And right here, this is actually my favorite chart pattern. And I'm going to break it down. I'm going to explain it to you guys all here today on this live stream. Okay. So, I want to just point out, you guys, today in this MEGL, and I'll talk about this just there briefly, at True Trading Group, your P&L is what matters, not anybody else's, not mine, not one of our moderators, not somebody on social media. Your P&L is what matters. And I was on the microphone today talking about this MEGL trade today, as it kind of started lighting up the scanners, and it started forming what is my favorite chart pattern, and it's something that I call the TTG triangle. I'm going to break this down for you guys later on in this live stream, but I just want to say something real quick about this because I was on the microphone. Okay, I was on the microphone walking traders through this. Okay, and actually drawing out for them candles. Because during a trading session, if you guys are live with us inside of chat, the moderators are talking to you during the day. We're live on the microphone, and I will come on my charts and on my screen. I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking at. I'll tell you where I'm going to be a buyer. I'll even draw candles like on the screen to show you, hey, if the stock does this, this is what I'm going to do, so that everybody is well aware of my entire game plan going into a trade. And as I'm on the microphone and I'm drawing out a candle, and I'm literally telling people, guys, that I'm about to, guys, I'm going to step in. I'm going to buy this MEGL. If I see, a candle and I drew the candle, I'm like, if it looks like this, I'm going to step in here. I'm going to be a buyer. I'm going to be a buyer of this MEGL. And as I'm going through that, the stock actually puts in the exact same candle that you saw come through on the screen right now. And I immediately tried to throw an order in to the market once the stock started to go while I'm talking to members on the mic. And my order actually did not fill. Okay, my order did not fill right in here. I actually tried to be a buyer of this right around $11, and I never did get my fill. I moved higher up to around 11.30, 11.25 and 11.30. I did not get a fill, and the stock just kind of ran away from me. But during that, a lot of members were able to jump in and catch this move. It was a massive move for MEGL. The stock ended up going like 59% from the entry up to the high of the day. It was just an absolute huge runner on MEGL. And this is what I mean by, your P&L is what matters. It's not mine. It's your P&L that matters. And more so than anything else, I think it's important that when you join your trading group, that you understand why it is that we trade the stocks that we do, why I am buying, where I'm buying and when I'm buying, why I'm taking profit where I do, why my stop losses are where they are, so that you can actually learn how to do this without having to rely on somebody else. And sometimes that will be at the expense of my own P&L, because this would have been a monster trade for me if I got my fill. However, I did not. And I can come on here and I can say, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I did not fill my order. But a lot of members did. A lot of members were able to capitalize on it. It really made me feel much better about me not capitalizing on this move, but a lot of our members did. So I really just want to put that out there front and center and congratulate all of my members into your training group that were able to capitalize on this. And you guys can say true or false. Members, you guys can just say true or false. Was I or was I not on the microphone literally drawing candles for you? Like, guys, okay, if the stock does this, I'm going to be a buyer. The stop loss will be here around 10. Like, members can just comment true or false, because like I said, I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't like to say things after the fact. But if you guys were not in chat, as if you're not a member, you obviously would not be, but you can just see some of the comments that are coming through from members. Sometimes that's just the way that it works out. Literally, I was talking, drawing candles, and all of a sudden, whoop! And I was like, oh crap! I was like, guys, it's going. I tried to get in and try to get my order filled, but couldn't grab it. All right, so you guys can see all the comments that are coming through in chat right now. It's all part of Teach Deep being a business, guys, because we are a business, and I have the freedom to focus on you guys. Right? Have the freedom to focus on you guys. So with that being said, okay, with all that being said, I want to kick off this live stream with a bit of a fun fact. Okay. And I talked about this last night, but it bears repeating once again, especially after today's action. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know very damn well that we experienced a bear market here for most of 2022. And for those that may not know, a bear market's a period of at least 2 months where a broad market goes down more than 20%. The opposite can be true. A lot of people say when a broad market goes up more than 20% over a 2-month time period, that they consider that a bull market. Well, as of last week, we officially exited bear market territory and have now begun a new bull market thanks to the massive stock market rally, which began in mid-July. All right. Technically, you can go all the way back to June to find the low, which is June 17th is the low, but really the rally started in the middle of July. You guys can see this really nice rally here from the middle of July, and it's been one hell of a forceful one, and we just got up and kind of reached my target on this today. All right, so you guys can see that, where we've come from, and this is kind of what I wanted to draw out for you guys, and we talked about this on last night's live stream, but once again, this bears repeating. Okay, this bears repeating, and no pun intended there. But did you know that since 1950, we have never had a bear market where more than 50% of that fall was recovered, and then it led to new fresh cycle lows? You guys know that's never actually happened before since 1950? Well, why is that important? Because on Friday, this is the Fibonacci retracement levels. On Friday, we broke above the 50% retracement mark, which means we have recovered more than 50% of what we lost in the bear market of 2022. All right, and now you've recovered more than 50% of it. Now, you've not had since 1950 a scenario where you then go on to make a fresh new low. That has not happened since 1950. All right, so If you consider history and statistics to be a great indicator of the stock market, as I do, well, then that means that June 17th, 2022 is the bottom for the 2022 stock market crash, and the chances of hitting new lows this year, although not impossible, but at this point becoming very unlikely. I actually sent out a poll today on my Twitter. If you guys want to go ahead and participate in that poll, my Twitter handle is @MikeEdward_TTG. Give me a follow. I'm always posting trade ideas and general market commentary. You guys can go ahead and follow me at MikeEdward_TTG. But I posted a poll on this exact topic saying, do you think the bottom is in based on that statistic? And it's actually pretty even split. It's like, I think last I checked, it was like 56% thought that the bottom was in. And then the 44% think that we are going to be seeing fresh new lows. I haven't checked in the last couple hours, so maybe give or take a couple of percentage points. But if you guys want to go ahead and participate in that survey or in that poll, you can see that investor sentiment is pretty split on this. Now, I've come on here night after night, day after day. I talked to you all about how this is the greatest trading and investing environment that I've ever experienced. And guess what, guys? I've been trading now for over 15 years, so I've seen some stuff. Okay, I've traded in and through the greatest stock market crash and financial crisis that most of you have ever lived through during 2008. And I'm telling you, this is the greatest environment with the most opportunity that I have ever seen. And literally, I told you all last night the same exact thing. And then today, boom, more opportunities. You got massive short squeeze in Bed Bath & Beyond. That thing is still rallying. You know, VERU, all the stocks that I mentioned to you on our live stream last night, they all did what we were talking about watching those stocks to do. Like VERU, we held the 1850. I told you guys watch 1850 last night. It held it, ran all the way up to 21. Bed Bath & Beyond, we said watch for that double top above 13. Well, we got down to like 1330 or something like that today, held it, and the stock rallied all the way up to 17. The SPY, I told you yesterday on the SPY, when I gave you my analysis on the SPY, I said, watch 425. 425 was going to be your support level on the SPY. We held 425, 425.50 actually was where we ended up holding today. And we rallied all the way up to 429 and change, knocking on the door of that 200-day moving average, which was my target. Okay. That was the target that I was going to be looking for. And that's exactly what we had just happen. You know, the opportunity for you guys to make money in the stock market environment is right now. And as long as you're educated, have access to the right tools, and you're part of the right community, you guys can do it. Trading and investing can be a very lonely occupation. But guess what? You only have two eyes, right? There's only so much you can watch and identify, especially if you've got a full-time demanding job and responsibilities that don't allow you to sit in front of a computer all day long. And guess what? Most people, they literally can't sit in front of a computer watching charts, watching charts all day long. Okay, you know, most people can't, but being part of an active, educated, supported, helpful community is something that, in my opinion, is priceless. The stock market is still in full-blown rally mode. Volatility we still have is high. There's a few reasons why traders like volatility, guys, and because volatility creates more trading opportunities. When the market is volatile, there's more price movement, therefore more opportunities to trade. Volatile markets are more exciting for most people, and they can be more profitable because if a trader is educated, has the right tools, and is part of the right community, they've got a better chance to take advantage of that volatility rather than getting spun around and let their emotions get the best of them. Volatile markets are also a great learning experience. Okay. A lot of people that learn during raging bull markets develop a lot of really poor habits. You lack risk management, you lack discipline, and you lack patience. And in raging bull markets, you get rewarded for making mistakes and you are not punished. In bear markets and in volatile markets, that is when you will build discipline, risk management, and you will build patience. And those are the same characteristics that I don't care what style or strategy of a trader that you are, what style you implement. Every successful trader that I know shares those exact same characteristics. They're patient, they have good risk management, and they're disciplined. Because regardless if you're a day trader or a swing trader, if you're a scalper, if you do Forex, whatever, it doesn't matter what type of style you are. You don't have those characteristics, you're never going to be consistently profitable. Now, if I lost you in that explanation, here's basically just really all you need to know. Volatility equals opportunity, and opportunities do not last forever, and they require action to seize them. But let's stay on topic for opportunity for just a second. From July, when the market started to rally back till today, we've had a whole slew of some pretty impressive trades, guys. I mean, MEGL today, just that stock alone ran about 59% from entry all the way up to the high of the day. Now, you're not going to sit in that thing and top tick the high of the day. So 59% is the dead high. But, most people probably in and out of that trade profiting, ripping about 30% profits off the table on an MEGL. You had VEE just recently was 23%. APDN was 22%. AMTD was 24%. HKD was 83%. And that doesn't even count a lot of the triple digit low volatility swing trades that we got from some of our other moderators when they were trading options and like a Carnival Cruise Lines and a Sunrun and Palantir. These are some recent. XPEV was one today that Chris Toner just exited. XPEV was a swing trade and put options from 2 days ago. That was good for over 100% gain from Chris Toner, who's one of our moderators. He's been trading options for over 20 years. Guy's an absolute master of his craft. But these are just some of the trades. Now, I don't care how busy you are or how little money that you have to start with this market, this opportunity. It's you sitting on the sidelines right now can, and in my opinion, will cost you big time. And for the skeptics that are out there, yes, I just talked about a bunch of winning trades. Yes, we also do have losing trades in True Trading Group. We celebrate the wins and we learn from them at True Trading Group, but we also do acknowledge the losses. We learn from them as well. Risk management, share psychology are a huge focus for us at TTG. Anyone can be taught to read a chart or set a scanner, even follow a trade alert. But learning to control your emotions and to control your risk is something special that most people struggle with, which is why we have courses, workshops, support groups for our TTG members on these exact topics and more. We also leave no trader behind. And yes, most members are doing well in True Trading Group, but not every member is killing it. And for that reason, we hold red to green workshops. This is where members can submit questions and topics they're having a hard time with. The moderators will cover them live as we throw a lifeline out to those members that are still struggling at no extra cost, because honestly, that's what family does, and your P&L matters when you join True Trading Group. So for our members that are on this live stream, if you are currently struggling, our next red to green workshop will actually be this Sunday, August 21st, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern. And yes, we formally announced this. Okay, we will announce this again tomorrow in our chat. It'll be on your member dashboard, so you guys could register for the event. Again, it'll be Sunday, August 21st from 12 p.m. Eastern until 2 p.m. Eastern. That will be our red to green workshop. They're always 100% free. They always will be free at True Trading Group because we leave no trader behind. Now, no matter what your skill level is as a trader, okay, I want to make sure everybody understood about the red to green workshops. Okay, so again, you guys can set that and mark it down in your calendars. But we'll announce this formally in chat so you guys can all register if you want to attend our red to green workshop. Again, it's totally free. All right. But no matter what your skill level is as a trader, right now is a time that you guys should be involved in the markets, because for those that have been trading and investing for a while now, this is the time for you guys to improve your skills and find the community that gives you a massive advantage. And that brings me to kind of the overall theme of this live stream, which is really, guys, you can't try to navigate this market alone, because that is how people are making mistakes. If you missed the 2020 crash, if you missed selling in 2021, if you missed the bottom in June of 2022, if you missed all of these different things in the market, it's most likely because you are not able to properly identify what are the catalysts and what are the topics that are moving the market. A lot of people can't understand inflation is still very high. The Fed is raising interest rates. Companies are laying off a couple of workers. How could the markets possibly be moving higher? That's because you're not really understanding what the markets have priced in. The markets are a discount mechanism. The markets are not pricing where the economy is today. The markets try to price where the economy will be 6 to 9 months from now. And a lot has changed. A lot has changed since June. If you messed up or missed the crash of 2020, if you messed up or missed selling in 2021, if you messed up or missed the down move in 2022, and then messed up or missed an opportunity to add in your long-term portfolios when we did, I added on May 10th a little bit. I added a lot more on June 17th. June 17th happens to be the dead low of the year, folks. And right now, from where I sit, there is a very, very, very good chance that stays the low of the year for 2022. Right, as this continues to unfold in front of us before our eyes. Now, I still have some money on the sidelines that I'm going to still put to work. And I think you're going to have one more chance to do it. I think you got one more chance to do it before you completely botch this entire opportunity. I've been on these live streams every day this year, basically telling you the opportunity that this market has presented to you. And I've been telling you when I'm adding my long-term portfolio, go back and watch my live stream on June 17th. I'm not, again, don't just take my word for it. The live streams are here on this YouTube channel. Go watch the video when I told you that I bought about 20 different stocks on June 17th. Those stocks are up 20, 30, 40, 50% right now in just 2 months. In just 2 months. Imagine where those percentage gains will be 2 years from now. Never mind just 2 months. Imagine that. That's the opportunity to build wealth that you are missing by trying to navigate this market alone. Since 2016, we've been helping thousands of traders and investors of all types, styles, backgrounds, experience levels become successful. And by successful, I very straightforward just mean make money. Right? That's why you're here. You're on these live streams to make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. The simple truth of it is that the majority of teaching members are doing just that. The majority of members are making money. They're becoming better traders. Watch this very closely. Pay attention real quick. Members of True Trading Group. I'm speaking to members directly. If you're a member of True Trading Group, if you are making money and you're becoming better traders right now, type the $sign. If the TTD platform is helping you make money and to become better traders, type the $sign in chat right now if you are a member of True Trading Group. Now, anyone that's not a member, my advice is for you to just pay attention to how many people are about to type the $sign on this side of the screen, because these are your peers. These are people that are just like you. They found True Trading Group the exact same way you did. That's right here on one of these live streams. They didn't get some secret strategy. They didn't get some secret indicator. They didn't get some secret chart pattern that the hedge funds don't want you to know. They got the real secret. And that's being part of a supportive community wherein you're going to get a real education, have access to real tools and resources, and get transparent alerts to give yourselves the best chance of making money, plain and simple. Okay? This stuff works, guys. Our track record speaks for itself. If you're new to this channel, we do these live streams 6 days a week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. Okay. Turn on your notifications. You never want to miss out on these lives, because with the massive golden nuggets and free lessons and analysis that I provide for you on these live streams, we also do sell memberships. Okay. We also do sell memberships on these live streams. And that's why we call them an edumercial. Broken Motivator says, I'm in the hospital trading from a hospital bed and still made green today. My account is up 57% on VERU, BBBY, and Rev. I wouldn't suggest it, but I did have a green day while getting IV treatment. Broken Motivator, man. Unreal. Listen, I'm not sure why you're in the hospital, brother, but I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well, and I wish you a speedy recovery. But nothing like making some money from the hospital bed to lift your spirits. So I hope you do get well soon. All right. One of the things that I talk to you about when I go through our sales pitch later on these live streams is double your money back guarantee. It's very simple. You have 12 months. That's the length of your membership. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you fail to make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, I'm going to actually give you double your money back. I'm literally going to give you 2 times what you paid to join us. So it's a 100% return on your investment. Now, more on that in a bit, but the point is our track record speaks for itself. And although I cannot guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group, I can share with you that our overall refund rate since 2016 is about 2.5%. 2.5%. That's how many people we've had to refund. I can also share with you that our retention rate is 78%. I mean, 78% of our members are renewing their membership after their year is up or upgrading to become lifetime members of TTG. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot, 1,690 reviews. So based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, our refund rate, based on our retention rate, I can very confidently say that True Trading Group has worked for many people. And if you're willing to put forth some effort, I think there's a great chance it can work for you as well. Now, going into the rest of this week, there's a lot to discuss, and live today, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you so that you have more of an edge going into this week. This live stream is going down as follows. Last week and last night, I really stuck my neck out, and I made a very serious stock market prediction that only furthers everything that I've been saying, and I'll revisit that again here live. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback, folks. I put myself out there, and guess what? If I'm wrong, I'll be the first person to admit it. But when I'm right, I'm also the first person to tell you I told you so. And fam, I'm right a hell of a lot more than I'm wrong. And proven that not just to TTG members, but anyone that's been watching these live streams that's not a member, you've been following my lives this year, you can confirm that as well, because I come out here very openly and I've made a few very bold stock market predictions going back to the 2020 crash. Again, just go back and watch my live streams from March and April of 2020. They're right here on this YouTube channel. I was screaming from rooftops, from the top of my lungs, telling you that I was going all in, that this was the greatest wealth building opportunity that I had ever seen since 2008. I told you that in 2020. I told you at the end of 2021 that I was going to be selling my long-term portfolio. Go back and watch my live streams from like September and October of 2021, when I told you that I'm going to be selling in my long-term portfolio into the end of the year in anticipation to raise cash for what is the massive sell-off that we've just experienced. And then go watch my live stream from June 17th, when I told you that I just added a big chunk in my long-term portfolio. It's all right here on this live stream, on this YouTube channel. You don't have to just take my word for it here. But then I'm going to cover top 5 questions that I get asked from people. These are going to be members and non-members alike. We're going to go over top 5 questions that we got from today. Then I'm going to be covering a couple of different stocks that I'm going to be watching and how I would plan on trading those stocks for the rest of this week. Those stocks are going to be AMC, Tesla, MEGL, and Bed Bath & Beyond. And then to round it out, I will obviously give you my outlook on the overall markets and the SPY for the rest of the week, because I have a very specific game plan on exactly what I think the markets are going to do. If you caught my live stream from last week I told you that if the inflation number from CPI comes in under the expectation, the SPY probably goes to 429, 430. Well, today, the high of the day on the SPY is 429.41. So we have reached my target. I said 429 to 430. We got to 429.40. So my target has been reached. Now I think I'll tell you exactly what I think the market's do tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we have a pretty big catalyst that we're going to talk about later on in this live stream as well. And I will walk you through the overall markets and those stocks. And we're also going to cover my favorite chart pattern, which was the whole premise behind the MEGL trade today that so many members were able to absolutely crush. Members were getting in this MEGL at $10.50, $11, selling out at $13, $15, $16. Absolute monster trade. Again, congratulations to all of my teaching members that were able to catch that MEGL trade. I'll walk you guys through the exact setup so you can identify the exact same type of setup that set that trade in motion. You can identify it as early as tomorrow. And then when we're done, I'll open things up to like a 10-minute Q&A session. You guys can ask me questions on whatever I covered, or maybe it's something that I didn't cover you want me to. I'll open up a Q&A session for everybody there as well. All right, so there's a lot to get into here tonight. Before I do, I have to welcome Karan Deep. Karan Deep. Karan Deep is actually the newest member of True Trading Group. Welcome to the TC family, Karan Deep. Karan Deep, welcome. And we've got 15. We had 16 still left. Adam was able to get 20 more today. Before the live stream, we sold out of 4. Now this makes it 5, which means we are now down to 15. All right, so we got 15 laptops for tonight. All right, before our, before midnight tonight. Okay, so you're gonna have 15 spots left, and our 44% off sale, which starts today and ends today at midnight. Before we go any further, I want to give everyone a fair shot at this sale, actually, especially considering the market environment that we're all in. So listen carefully, guys. TGD is like the Netflix of trading communities, right? You're gonna pay one price for the whole year. You get immediate access to all of our courses, all of our tools. There's no upsells for courses and tools. It's all included. It's a one simple price. You get our 18-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. $5,000 worth of tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, CBOE, so much more. All of our real-time alerts from the 8 mods and myself that support a collective win rate of just around 80%. Access to the best damn trading community filled with 9,700 traders and investors all over the world that all have the same goal. Learn, trade, and profit together. You're a family when you join True Trading Group. We are a family, and our members the reason why. And of course, the double your money back guarantee, right? The double your money back guarantee. Most likely, you're not going to need that double your money back guarantee since we've only had to refund 2.5% of our users since 2016. But hell, it's there to protect you. It's there to hold us accountable. Gives you peace of mind, right? The membership at True Trading Group is normally $2,212 all weekend. But all weekend, we were offering it for 45% off. Now we're sitting here with 44% off, which brings the price from $2,212, from $2,212 down to $1,231 when you go to tggoffer.com. and then manually enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and as a bonus, you will get a brand new Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, or Lenovo laptop for the next 15 people that join the platform. Now, guys, listen, it was our intention to move this up over $1,300 today, but a lot of things went right today. We didn't count on getting more laptops, and we did. All right, we were able to get about 20 of them, but people already jumped on them throughout the day, and now we're sitting here with 15. Members were able to crush a huge win in chat today on MEGL and so much more. There's the Palantir calls. There's a lot of really good trading action today inside of chat. So why not meet everybody in the middle and give you guys one more night to get this membership for under $1,300. So we have moved the price of the membership up yet again. We've now moved the price of the membership up nearly $250 in just the last 2 weeks. You can grab it tonight for $1,231, and then we're going to raise that price up to over $1,300. So tonight's going to be the last night for this sale for the 1231. And the last night, probably for a while, that we were able to get these laptops. And with nearly 400 people that have signed up to True Trading Group in August, we can safely say that these remaining 15 laptops are probably most likely not going to last until midnight tonight when this sale ends. So listen to me carefully. 1231 price point until midnight tonight, all right? And then we're going to raise it up to 1,300 as we just work our way back to the 2212. Now, we've been consistently moving up now for the last couple of weeks. I would take advantage of this stuff for you guys now. Go to ttgoffer.com. The price will say $22.12. Manually enter the code TTG121. Click apply code. That brings the price down to $12.31. And the $12.31 is locked in for next year as well. So the price you pay when you join True Trading Group is the price you pay for life, right? So it doesn't matter if our membership is $2,500 next year. If you pay $12.31 today, when it comes time to renew your membership, you'll only pay $12.31 to renew. Now, that's a big deal because remember, 78% of our members renew their membership. So chances are you're going to want to renew your membership as well. And that's why that little stat or fact is important. You do not have to enter your address to claim the free laptop. You'll get a welcome email when you join that has instructions on how to claim that free laptop. You do not have to enter your address. Everything you get with your membership, it's on the checkout page, all of our courses, all of our tools, all included for $12.31. All right. Again, coupon code TTG121, 15 laptops after Quran Deep. Just grabbed one. Listen carefully, guys. Also, this is open for trials, previous trials, and previous members. If you are interested in this membership and you are currently a trial, previously a trial, or previously a member, do not go to ttgoffer.com. Rather, send a text message to 786-505-4047. Again, the phone number is 786-505-4047. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. You have to whitelist your email address if you used to be a member. Also, if you have any questions about the membership, you guys can send a text to this number right here at the bottom of your screen. It's right down there. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Don't call the number. It's a text-only phone number, but you can send a text message. We'll be more than happy to help answer any questions that you guys have. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're good to go. We even cover the shipping costs. It is totally free. As long as you live on planet Earth, we'll get you a laptop. Does not matter what country you are in. So sorry about the early sales pitch, guys, but I did want to make sure everybody was aware because the price of the membership is continuously going up, and I want you guys to take advantage of it before it continues to climb. All right. All right, guys. So there you go. Speaking of fair shots, Jonathan, welcome to the family. Jonathan got his shot and got his free laptop, which means there's 14 left. Guys, welcome Jonathan. Welcome, John. These laptops probably aren't going to last. We had some last night, and once we got underneath 10, they just fly. Honestly, you get under 10, these things just fly. So we're down right now to 14. Everybody loves free stuff. I mean, I guess I don't blame them, right? It's a free laptop. You can trade with it, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. It doesn't matter. It's free. It's yours. All right. Now let's get into the live stream with the big stock market prediction that I actually made last week. And guys, listen, also don't mistake my my kindness here for weakness when it comes to this. We've been moving the price of our membership up over, we moved it up about just under $250 over the last couple of weeks. So this membership is continuously going up. It's at $12.31 now. Before you know it, we'll be at $1,300 here once we move past this $12.31 price point. So if you guys want to jump on the 44% discount at $12.31, you can do so here this evening. This will be higher tomorrow. I'm trying to be generous and give you guys a chance to get in before we go to 1300 and then eventually back to 2212. Trying to be generous here because chances are most people missed the bottom in June because everyone thought the world was ending. And now people are kicking themselves, fearing that they've missed their opportunity. And I don't want you to feel like you have missed your opportunity, not just in the markets, but I don't want you to also feel like you missed your opportunity with the THG platform. So I am being generous here because I think you have one more chance this year to take advantage before it's too late. I think you guys have about one more chance. If you miss 2020, if you miss 2021, if you miss 2022, you guys have one more chance. Okay. So the prediction that I made for you was that this rally that you have seen, a lot of people don't think it makes any sense. It makes absolute perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Now, we've been telling you that I thought the markets were going to bottom in the summer, right? I've been pretty consistent with that going back to, earlier this year. I told you I think the markets are going to bottom in the summer. So far, turns out that we've been correct. The reason why this rally makes so much sense is because you had the most bearish sentiment in June that I've seen ever. The sentiment was more bearish in June this year than it was even during 2008, because 2008 caught everybody by surprise. 2008, nobody was really ready for it. In June, everybody was ready for this massive recession and inflation, and the stock market's going to go down 70%. Total nonsense. The S&P has never gone down 70, 80%. All right. The worst stock market crashes of our lifetimes, 2008 and the dot-com bubble of 2000, right? What happened in 2008? The S&P went down about 55%. What happened during the dot-com bubble? The S&P went down about 55%. So those are the worst stock market crashes and the worst recessions that we've ever seen. And even then, the S&P did not go down 70 or 80%. Okay. So to think that the S&P is going to go down 70, 80% ain't going to happen. All right. Don't let those people scare you into making the wrong decisions for you and your family, as many people have probably already fell victim to this year. Now, all you needed back in June, you had hedge funds, had the biggest cash position going all the way back to the 08 crash and going all the way back to the dot-com bubble crash of the early 2000s. Hedge funds had the biggest cash position this summer when we went there in June. Now, all you needed was one piece of news that was not as bad as everybody was expecting it to be, and the markets are caught off sides, meaning not enough people are positioned for the other side of the trade. When the whole world is thinking one way, it never happens. It's not the way it works. And that's exactly what happened in June. You got your CPI numbers in July for the month of June, and it was 9.1. I told you that very day that's going to be the highest number for CPI that you're going to see. So far, it turns out that we're correct. We'll see how the rest of the year goes. I think that's going to hold true. Earnings were not as bad as everybody thought they were going to be, and that sparked a rally in the markets. Then you got your July CPI and inflation data, and it came in to be less than the expectation. So you had also the jobs number came in much higher than expectation. You had a lot of different pieces of news that the markets were not ready for. The markets were not ready for earnings to not be as bad as people thought. The markets were not ready for the jobs numbers to be as strong as they were. The markets were not ready for inflation to actually come in under the expectations. And that led to a massive rally in this market that hedge funds were not positioned for. Now, the prediction that I made for you last week, and the prediction that I talked about this again last night, and I'm going to reiterate it because it's very important, especially for those people that did not, add to their long-term portfolios in June when we did. So if you guys missed that, even more so, you need to pay attention and listen up, because I think you're going to have one more shot at this. My target on this rally was this 430 area. Okay, this was my target. Now go back and watch my live streams from last week. I told you we're going to this level and we're going to get some directional momentum. I told you that last week. Go back and watch my live streams from Thursday and Friday. Literally, just go do it. Or from Monday and Tuesday. Go back and watch my live streams from Monday and Tuesday, and you guys will say, I told you that we're going to make this directional move back up there to 430, but there's your resistance level right there. There it is. There is that resistance level around that 430 zone, but the other thing that sits there is this yellow line, and this yellow line is your 200-day moving average, which previously used to be resistance when we tested it back there in April. That level of resistance is a beautiful spot for the markets to finally reverse and turn around from. I think this is going to be too strong of a resistance level. I think it's possible you can maybe see a little bit of a gap up tomorrow, get into 430, 430.50, but then I think the markets stall out up there at that 200-day moving average and then begin to pull themselves back a little bit ahead of a massive catalyst that we have coming up here later this week on Wednesday, which is going to be the Fed minutes. Okay. Okay. So what I'm looking for from now is for the markets to pull themselves back one more time off of this level, just like I explained to you last night, back down into this region down here. Why? September and October are historically the weakest times of the year. They are the weakest months of the year. Now, if you go back to the inception of the S&P, literally, you add up every January, every February, every March, every April, etc. All right. September and October are the worst performing months for the stock market. That seasonal weakness will be there, especially following this rally that we've seen. I think a lot of people are going to take a little bit of profit off the table, and I think you're going to get a pullback in the overall market in the months of September and or October that take you back down into this region. This region right here is where I'm going to look for the markets to pull themselves back into in September and October. That'll take you right back into this key support level. And once you get back into this key support level, if inflation numbers are continuing to come down, like they've come down from June to July, if you get 40, 50, 60 basis point decreases in your CPI number for August and then again in September, if you see that, then that pullback that September and October are going to give you will be the last and final pullback opportunity before we experience a Santa Claus rally into the end of the year that nobody is positioned for. Hedge funds are not as invested as they're going to need to be. They are still in too much of a cash position. And I can assure you, if inflation continues to come down at a 40, 50 basis point clip month over month, if that is the case, hedge funds will have to chase long back into this market. And that can lead you with a rally into the end of the year that nobody is ready for. And you can go right up here and you can close the year right up there around this 440 area after experiencing one more pullback down into this region. And that's going to set up for you in so many ways. It sets up for you in inverse head and shoulders. There's your left shoulder. There's your head. This will create the right shoulder. And then here's your neckline. And that creates an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And that would create a Santa Claus rally, guys, because hedge fund managers cannot go into the end of the year and tell their investors, I missed the bottom. Can't do it. You can't have AMD, NVIDIA, Alphabet, Amazon stocks down 30, 40% and say, I did not capitalize. You can't have Tesla back at 600 and say, I did not capitalize on that sell-off. Hedge fund managers can't do it. They're going to have to window dress the crap out of their portfolios if inflation continues to come down. That's why I think you got one more pullback left, September, October. And if the inflation numbers come down for August and September, that pullback will be viable. It will be viable. We have to welcome David. David's the newest member of the TC family. David, welcome, welcome, welcome. There are 13 laptops now remaining. That's it. 13 of them left. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121 in order to get that 44% off. It brings the price down to just $1,231 before that price jumps back over $1,300 and eventually back to $2,200. You guys can get a free laptop again. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email when you sign up. There'll be instructions in that how to claim your laptop. If you have questions, send a text to 786-505-4047 if you guys have questions about the membership. So guys, welcome David to the TTG fam. Again, the phone number is at the bottom of your screen if you need it. All right, so that's my prediction. We are not positioned for inflation to come down. You're not. Hedge funds are not. Hedge funds are not positioned for inflation to come down. So I think September, October, you're going to get the pullback. I'm going to position myself for that pullback to actually make money trading it to the downside with put options. I'll be shorting a bunch of individual stocks. There's also inverse ETFs so you can buy that will go up in price as the markets come down. I'm going to position myself for that for September, October. But then if I see that inflation still come down, that's your last chance to buy. And then you get a rip right into the end of the year. The end of October, November, December, just boom, boom, boom. And that's how you finish out the end of the year. And a lot of people, they don't think it's possible. That's when it happens. And I'm the first one to tell you here. I'm the first one to tell it to you. That's a stock market prediction that I made from last week. So pay attention to this stock market prediction here, folks. All right. Remember this live stream, right? Remember this live stream. All right, guys, let's move on over to the top 5 most commonly asked questions. Top 5 most commonly asked questions that I get from people. Let's go over, let's talk about it. First question is, how important is the Fed minutes now that we have all of these positive things happening? Okay, the question here says Fed meeting. I think the person means Fed minutes. We're getting the minutes on Wednesday. There's not a Fed meeting. It is the Fed minutes are going to be on Wednesday. So what I think that is going to happen here, the Fed minutes are basically just notes from the prior Fed meeting, which has already happened. It's old news, but you're getting the notes from that meeting. What I expect to happen in these Fed minutes is I expect the Fed to be very hawkish in these notes and in this statement, because remember, when this meeting happened, this happened before you got your inflation data. Your inflation data came in under the expectation, which the reason why the markets moved higher is because investors feel that maybe the Fed is not going to be as aggressive raising interest rates and slowing down the economy if inflation is coming down. Is that a little premature? You're going to see that in the Fed minutes, because in the Fed minutes, I expect the Fed to still be very hawkish. The Fed at that time did not know that inflation came in under expectations. It happened before that. So I expect a little bit of a reality check when these minutes come out on Wednesday, telling the market that, hey, we're not pivoting, we're not shifting, we're not lightening up. We're still going to be very aggressive to fight and bring down inflation. And the possibility of a 75 basis point hike is still very much alive for the September Fed meeting. However, as we know, the inflation data has come in light, which in my opinion gives the Fed the runway for a 50 basis point hike at the September meeting. And I think that that's what you're going to see, even though the Fed minutes may suggest otherwise, because that is from before the inflation data came out. So I expect a hawkish Fed from these minutes. So yes, it is extremely important here going forward. Next question. Should I wait to get involved in the stock market until November, December, since September and October are typically slow? I don't know who told you that the market is typically slow in September and October. It is actually the exact opposite. It is not slow at all. What I did say is September and October are typically weak months in the overall market, where typically the markets have gone down. That does not mean that the markets are going to be slow. As a matter of fact, I don't expect the markets to be slow in September and October at all. I expect the pullback in September and October to actually be quite aggressive and to actually be quite vicious. I think the moves to the downside, I think volatility is going to surge in September because everyone's going to come back onto the markets and say, oh boy, here's the rug pull. The bottom wasn't in. It's going to be a pullback that's going to test you. I don't think this market's going to be slow at all in September and October. You should not wait until November and December because by November and December, if inflation has come down again in August and September, you missed your chance in November and December. The market's going to already be back in rally mode. That's like saying, hey, should I get involved in the markets here or should I get involved in the markets here? You tell me which would have been a better time to get involved in the markets. Do you want to get involved in the markets while the market is crashing, or do you want to get involved in the markets while things have already recovered? You want to get involved near the bottoms, not the tops. But historically, retail traders do the exact opposite, which is why I'm telling you, you should not be waiting until November and December. You literally want to get into this in now. Don't make the same mistake. We literally just went through this. Literally in June, I told you I was buying in my long-term portfolio, but everybody else was like, oh, no. The stock market's crashing. No. I'm not, no, it's too early. We're going to keep going lower. Are we? Okay. Well, now look where the markets are here now today. If you just made that exact same mistake, don't make it again. Is your memory that short? If you just made that mistake 2 months ago, don't make it again. Don't wait until November and December to get involved. Because I think this pullback that's coming in September and October, I could be wrong. Maybe we don't even get a pullback in September and October. What if the markets just stay here or keep going higher? I think you're going to get a pullback September and October. That's going to give you increased volatility, more volatility than even you have now, which equates to what? More trading opportunities. And that pullback, that could be your last chance to add in your long-term portfolio on fantastic companies at stock prices that are at Black Friday discounts before you experience a Santa Claus rally into the end of the year if inflation continues to come down at a 40 to 50 basis point clip per month. Don't wait till November and December, folks. Don't make the same mistake. Next question. Can you make money trading in this environment with a small account? I get this question all the time. Okay, literally all the time. It's a very common misconception that people think you need tens of thousands of dollars in order to get started trading in the markets. It is simply just not true. We got to welcome Teco. Welcome to the TCG family. That means there are now just 12 spots remaining. That's it, folks. Just 12 spots left. 12. That's it. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 44% off. It brings the price down to just $12.31 for the whole year. There's no upsells for courses. There's no upsells for tools. The $12.31 gets you everything we have on our platform. And then you guys get a free laptop as long as you go to ttgoffer.com and you see a laptop in the checkout cart. That's how you know that you're getting one. You'll see the icon right inside of the cart. That's how you know you're good. Okay? That is how you know that you are good to go. Again, if you have questions, 786-505-4047. Text that number. Don't call it. All right? So like I said, guys, very common misconception. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars. $500 to $1,000 is more than enough to get yourself started. You can work on trading small caps, also work on trading options. We will teach you how to trade options. We have many courses on how to trade options. We have moderators that specialize in trading options. We have workshops that teach you how to trade options. Hell, I've even done workshops with members that teach them how to grow a small account specifically because there are certain things you should trade. There are certain things you should not trade. There's certain risk management strategies that you can implement to protect that small account and to grow it the most efficient way possible. Okay, we've done many workshops about that. And the majority of our members, not the majority, but many of our members have started with just a couple $100, 3-figure accounts, and they've turned those accounts to 4 and even 5-figure accounts. So yes, it is absolutely possible with just a couple $100. Absolutely possible. That's a very common misconception, right? I would not let that deter you. Otherwise, I think you guys are making a drastic mistake and you're costing yourself a tremendous opportunity. Next question that I get, question number 4, and this is relevant really all year as people went back to work. Everybody wants to know, like, hey, can I do this if I work a full-time job? And the answer is yes. Of course you can. There's 9,700 members in True Trading Group. most of which have full-time jobs. The way that you need to approach trading from a perspective of you working a full-time job, if you're not a full-time trader yet, keyword there is yet. If you're not a full-time trader and you're not able to sit in front of a computer screen all day long, like I am, you might need to implement a different type of trading style. The problem is people don't understand the difference between trading styles and strategies. I call it trader identity. Trader identity is what style is going to work best for you. Some people, they just go on YouTube. They say, wow, this person made $20,000 today. I'm just going to follow that person. Well, the problem is that person might be a scalper. Someone gets in and out of trades within seconds or minutes. And that's not something that you're going to be able to do if you're teaching a classroom full of 10-year-olds, if you're driving a police car, if you are operating a heavy crane machinery, if you're laying concrete, if you are in an operating room, if you are under the hood of a Chevy. Okay. If that's what you're doing for a living, then you're not going to be able to buy and sell stocks within seconds or minutes. So you're not going to be able to be a scalper. And that's the problem. People don't realize that. They just think that's all that trading is. And they figure I have to try to do this and then they'll fail. Well, you're failing not because you're not a good trader. You're failing because you're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. You can try all you want. It ain't going to happen. So finding your trader identity is very important. It's something that we focus very heavily on in True Trading Group, which is why there's 8 other moderators aside from myself. We all have different styles and strategies so that you get exposure to different styles, so that you can find a style that works best for you and your lifestyle. When I say lifestyle, I'm not talking fancy vacations and lavish dinners. I'm talking about how much time do you have to sit in front of a computer screen, if any at all. And then also using our mobile app, right? Using our mobile app is going to be huge. Using our mobile app is going to let you guys, still be connected to chat, even if you're not in front of your computer, because the mods and I, we share our screen with you during the day so you can see exactly what we see right on your mobile device. And you can listen to the audio analysis as we talk to you during the day to give you market commentary and trade analysis right on your mobile device. And then you'll get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Whenever one of the mods gets in or out of a stock or option or whatever, you get a push notification in real time. There's no delay on that. So you'll be able to follow along very easily with what we're doing during the day. And like I said, if you're not able to sit in front of your computer screen all day long, then maybe you implement a swing trading style, which means you buy today and you sell tomorrow or any day thereafter. Maybe you buy today and you sell in a week or 2 weeks. Or maybe you buy today and you sell in 3 hours, depending on what your day allows. Every day in True Trading Group, we day trade and we swing trade. Every day there's swing trades and day trades being alerted. Every day there's stocks and options being alerted. Small caps, mid caps, large caps, futures, crypto, you name it, we trade it inside of True Trading Group between myself and the other professional mods. Last question. What's the greatest piece of advice that you would give any trader regardless of experience level? And this one is simple. It's risk management. Famous quote.
Real quick. I got a better one. I just saw one from JJ Cabrera that I think is a better question because you get that other question all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Take this one from JJ Cabrera. That's a good one.
JJ Cabrera says, what makes you different and better than other trading groups? Well, JJ Cabrera, here, I'll do this, right? I'll give you some answers on why I think that we're better. And I'm also going to have members respond to you as well, JJ. I think it's best with members to answer that question. Members, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you have been a part of other groups before, members, comment in chat, answer JJ's question. What makes True Trading Group different and better than other trading groups? I'm talking to members specifically. So now, JJ, I would read some of the comments that come through on the side of the screen, and then I'll give you some of my own answers. But I do think that with a question like that, to answer it the best way possible, because what am I going to say? Oh, actually, we're not better. We suck. Of course, I'm not going to say that. I think it's best if you hear it directly from members themselves that have been part of other groups and are now part of True Trading Group. So again, members, you guys want to comment and maybe answer JJ's question on what makes True Trading Group better and different from other groups. So JJ, read some of those comments while I give you some of mine. The first thing you have to know when you join True Trading Group is you're joining a platform. You're not just joining a trading group. A trading group is just going to give you buy, sell, buy, sell. They're just going to give you alerts without actually teaching you anything. TTG is a platform that is designed to level the playing field for retail traders. When you join TTG, you're going to get the education level that I received working at a fund in New York. And you're also going to get access to tools that successful traders use that give them the more information to make better decisions to increase their chances of success. These tools and resources would cost you about $5,000 a year if you went to the companies directly to get these tools. Don't do that. We've spent years building relationships with these companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media. We've spent years building relationships with those companies so we can offer their products on our platform so you don't have to pay for it. JJ, even if you did not follow a single trade alert from True Trading Group, even if you thought I am the worst trader to ever wear a Yankee hat, the value you get in just the tools and the resources that you get at True Trading Group is about $5,000. So that's first and foremost right there. Secondly, you're getting access to not just myself, but 8 other professional traders that sport a collective cumulative win rate of just around 80% for the last 2 years. And you're also joining a community, guys, that really is a family. And we're a family because of members. You know, members, you'll be shocked at how much and how willing members are to help one another. The camaraderie that members have amongst each other is exactly what Adam and Adam was the guy who you just saw pop on the screen. If you guys don't know who that is, he's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. He's the man behind the curtains that makes this business tick and provides the value for all of our members and make sure all of those tools and resources, negotiates those deals, get those products on the platform so you guys can use them so you got a better chance of making money. So that's the vision that he and I had when we started True Trading Group, was really to create that environment, because trading can be a very lonely thing. You know, I don't ever want somebody to feel like they're out stranded on an island all by themselves and they need help and they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to turn to. When you join TTG, you're not just like, okay, here's our courses. Good luck. Follow our alerts at your own, you know, whatever. Like, we just, when you join, our relationship begins. It doesn't end. You're not left to fend for yourself. There's education, there's help, there's mentorship and guidance every single way, every single direction that you turn. So, and we offer you a double your money back guarantee, JJ. Nobody else does that. So ask yourself that. Why does nobody else offer you double your money back? Ask yourself that question. All right. So again, read some of the comments that come through that are coming through chat. I would just read some of the comments so you can get a better idea of to answer your question. John, welcome. Welcome to the family, John, newest member of the TTG fam, which means there's now just 11 laptops left, guys. That's it. 11. I told you once we get under 10, they're going to fly. They're going to fly once we get under 10, guys. I'm telling you now. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. Get yourself the 44% discount before the price goes up. The price has gone up almost $250 over the last couple of weeks. Don't let it keep running away from you. I'm telling you now, the price is going up. I keep telling you, here it is. That price continues to rally. So this the price of the TT membership. It looks like the SPY right now. It looks like Bed Bath & Beyond, right? Straight rally mode. How many people are on the live stream right now that are not members? If you're not, type the letters TTG for me real quick, guys, actually. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. If you're not a member, type TTG. Again, if you're not a member, just type TTG. Apes Strong, what's up? Welcome back. I remember you from the other live stream. Joshua, James Walsh, Christopher Robinson, Andre Duran, welcome back. I remember you. Bev J, welcome back. Kayur Karadia, Marikai, Andres Metaxas, The French Life of Moses and Esther. Oh, the Frenchy Life of Moses and Esther. That's actually awesome. Ed Lynn, Mark Eckert, Venance, Michael Berry, Joshua Petit Home, ABP, welcome back. RS, Chris Rodriguez, German Villanueva, Ronnie Bells, Che Cabrera, thank you for the question. I hope that your question was answered. I hope you got a helpful answer to that. Joe Richer, great guys. We had a lot of new faces here that are on the live stream. I love seeing it. XLO, welcome back. I love seeing so many new faces that are not members of the fam. Billy Nguyen, I think you are a return viewer. That name sounds familiar. I may be mistaken. Might be a Phil Nguyen, actually. Well, welcome all of you that are typing TTG. Right? I just want you all to understand, again, if you're typing TTG, today's the last day for the 1231 price point. And the price is going to continue to climb up to 1300. So I want to make sure you guys fully understand that when you do join TTG, you're getting a professional level of education like what I got when I worked at the fund in New York. It's in-depth and complex, yet easy to understand and implement quickly, whether you never traded a stock a day in your life or TTG, but that's awesome. Listen, Ross, I'm not mad at it, bro. Not mad at it. All right. So like I said, guys, if you never trade a stock a day in your life, or you've been doing this for 10 years and looking to gain an edge, the platform that's True Trading Group can help you reach your goals. And like I said, I get asked all the time, JJ, I get asked all the time your question, like what makes us different? You saw what makes us different. We're a platform, right? You're going to get access to, is it possible to have a view of your platform? Vinance, yes, it is, brother. Actually, at the end of this live stream, I will show you the whole platform. There's a lot of educational stuff I still want to go over. There's a lot of stocks I want to cover with you, a lot of trade ideas and calls that I want to make. But in just a little bit, maybe 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so, tops, maybe in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, somewhere like that, I'll show you the actual platform that is True Trading Group. Okay, so I'll show you everything that you're going to get. Okay, I will show you that later on in this live. But, like I said, it's a platform. Right, you're going to get Benzinga's real-time news feed, trading views, charts, quote media's level 2. You're going to get unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, the trade idea scanner, a trade simulator, our entire curriculum, a video library that's got like 300 hours of workshops and webinars in it, all of our trade alerts, social sentiment scanner, a trading journal, analyst ratings, insider buying. I mean, guys, hey, Joe, can you actually post our syllabus, please? Guys, I'm going to have Joe post the syllabus for True Trading Group. You can just click on the link that we just posted in chat. You'll see the list of everything you're going to learn in the courses. It's a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. No gimmicks, no secrets, no equation I found out in my mother's basement. I didn't plug into the matrix to unlock the 0011011001. No, I didn't. That's not how this works. All right.
For 10 points, do you know what that is? The 00111000. Do you know what that's actually called?
Do I know what it's called? No.
Yeah.
No.
It's called binary.
Binary code. That's the original language of computers, right, Adam? It's a love language. So right now, Adam is sitting right next to our lead developer, and they're both making fun of me. That's what's happening right now. Adam, who has a developer's background, and there's Sammer. Everyone say hi to Sammer. Hi, Sammer.
I don't make him sit in the dark. He voluntarily sits in the dark every single day.
He does voluntarily sit in the dark. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen because he is deep into code and it's just pitch black. And I don't know how his eyes even still work. But I'm glad his eyes do work because he's the man behind the custom platform that is True Trading Group, folks. It is a custom proprietary platform. It's not just a Discord chat or anything like that. But anyway, you're going to get access to all this stuff when you guys become a member. And of course, you're going to join the community of fam that's led by our full-time team of mods. And like I said, results matter at TTG. Your P&L actually matters. You saw how many members typed the $sign when I said who's making money, type the $sign. You saw how many people typed that, but results matter. Your P&L, do you make money when you join True Trading Group? That's what, bottom line, that's all that matters. That's why you're here. You're not here to watch other people make money. You're here to make money. And that's why our double your money back guarantee works that way. If you do not make the $1,231 back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $2,462 in return. Okay. That's how confident we are in our platform's ability to help you reach your goals. Now, this deal comes with a brand new free laptop, but the price is going to go up at midnight tonight, so you guys are running out of time. We only have 11 laptops left. Up now, make it 10. Carlos, welcome to the family. Welcome, Carlos. Now there's just 10 laptops left. I told you, once we get to 10, these laptops are going to start to fly. Everybody loves free stuff. You don't have to enter your address, guys. Again, you'll get a welcome email after you join. There will be instructions to claim your laptop in the welcome email. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you are good to go. Any issues signing up or any questions, or if you are a current trial, previous trial, or previous member looking to come home, send a text message to 786-505-4047. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4047. This offer is open to trials today only. $12.31 price point. If you're a trial, the cheapest you're going to get to join the membership is for $14.20. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Save yourself the $190. Grab it right now for $12.31. There's no place like home. Exactly. You guys also get 2 private study groups with one of our pro traders. You can ask questions, go over topics you're struggling with, and really help speed up your learning curve. Make sure you're headed down the right path. Again, guys, we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members. That's why I'm confident to offer you this double your money back guarantee. That's why I'm confident that you guys are going to want to renew your membership, because 78% of our members do. And we got 9,700 members from all over the world. All right, you just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now, enter the code TTG121, get the 44% discount before the price goes up again. We've already raised the price almost $250 over the last couple of weeks. It is continuing to climb. Do not let this run away from you, guys. If you missed 2020, if you missed earlier this year, don't miss what could be your last chance of 2023. If I'm right, you got one more pullback left in this market, and it's going to be a good one. But that'll be your last chance if I'm correct. So far, I've been right about all of my calls in this market for the last 2 years. We'll see if that continues. Jeremiah, welcome to the family, guys. Now there's just 9. There's just 9 laptops now. That's it. I've been live for just over an hour. We've already run out of more than half of what we had here. So, guys, 9 laptops left. That's it. 9. I wouldn't even wait for me to finish talking on this live stream. They might sell out while I'm still talking. I would just open up a new web browser, ttgoffer.com. Everything you get's right there. Read it. Very simple. The W Money Back Guarantee is there. All your courses, your tools, everything's there. And then don't forget, in a few minutes, I'll show you the actual platform. All right? So that's it there. Welcome, Jeremiah. 9 spots left. Let's get into now, guys. I want to go over and go through the main topics here for the live. Some stocks that I want to cover with you, right? These are the stocks that were some of the most trending stocks that people had questions about. And we're going to start things off with MEGL, the MEG, right? The MEG, the stock that everybody thought was going to be the next HKD. Guess what? It's not. It's not going to be the next HKD. It is not. There won't be another HKD, so stop looking for it, all right? But the MEG, MEGL, members absolutely annihilated this thing in chat, and we squeezed to 21 after hours. This is the opportunity that this market is providing you, 128% gain in a single day. It seems like almost every day you're getting a move like this, but MEGL gave you my absolute favorite chart setup today. Now, this is a chart setup that when you become a member of True Trading Group, I promise you're going to learn this setup like the back of your hand. You will be able to identify this setup in your sleep. You're going to literally be sitting there making TTD triangles out of your mashed potatoes and peas on your dinner plate. This is going to be in your head so much that you are going to start to be able to capitalize on moves like this MEGL. Let's break this down. I want to show you this setup. I call it the TTG triangle. Now, the TTD triangle, for those of you that are experienced traders, okay, if you are an experienced trader, the TTG triangle is a specific variation of the commonly known ABCD pattern. Okay, that's basically what the TTG triangle is. It's an ABCD pattern when specific criteria are met. Now, every chart pattern is not created equal. Like you could show me a bull flag. Every bull flag is not created equal. I can show you grade A very high probability bull flags, and I can show you C grade, low probability bull flags. There are specific characteristics of chart setups that either increase or decrease the probability of that pattern, giving you clear direction and follow through after it is resolved. The TTG triangle is, in my opinion, the highest probability of pattern that you can possibly find. That also accompanied with incredible risk reward is the reason why this is my absolute favorite chart pattern. If you're not a member, I would take some notes right now because I'm about to rain down upon you a bundle of golden nuggets that can literally help make you money tomorrow. You will learn this as a member of True Trading Group in very great detail. There's actually an entire course on this pattern. The TTG triangle is formed in steps. There are certain boxes that need to be checked. Let's go through those boxes. First, the stock has to break through the initial morning high on the heaviest volume of the entire day. That's checkpoint number one. Now, if you don't know how to identify the initial morning high, and no, it is not as simple as just the first candle of the day. In this case, it works out to be the first candle of the day, but it is not always going to be the first candle. So I'll teach you how to identify the initial morning high at a later time. You'll learn that as a member of True Trading Group as well. But first, I got to welcome Ethan. Ethan, only 8 laptops left now. Welcome to the family, Ethan. I'm glad to have you on board. There's now just 8 laptops left, guys. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. Do not wait. These laptops are going to go. I don't think we're even going to make it until midnight tonight. We might not make it to the end of this live stream at this pace. There's only 8 left. Again, if you have questions or their coupon code's not working, 786-505-4047. Send a text that number, guys, right now. Okay, initial morning high. You have to be able to properly identify it. I'm not going to go over that lesson now, but there's your initial morning high. The stock has to break through the initial morning high on the heaviest volume of the entire day. As I expand our volume bars, you can see here at the bottom, look at the volume that came in there when we broke through the initial morning high. Lavina, welcome. I really love that name. That's a very pretty name, Lavina. Very nice name. Lavina, welcome to the TTG family. That means there are now just 7 laptops left. I told you they're going to fly. Once we get to 10, they go whoop. Everybody loves free stuff. ttgoffer.com. Go there. You don't have to enter your address. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're good to go. It's automatic. So once we sell out of the 7th laptop that's left, the next refresh onto the website, the laptop won't be there. Okay. Back to MEGL. Heaviest volume of the entire day through the initial morning high. Well, there it is. So checkpoint number 1 through the initial morning high, heaviest volume of the day, check, right? Then you want to see decreasing volume while the stock pulls back to retest the initial morning high, right? That's checkpoint number 2. Pull back on low volume to retest initial morning high. Okay, that's checkpoint number 2. Then the stock bounces off of initial morning high and it continues to act as a level of support. What then begins to happen is you have a downtrend resistance line form that creates a triangular pattern. As you can see, this is a downtrend triangle. It's a descending triangle, right? It's a descending triangle. This is a TTG triangle pattern. The entry here, the ideal entry for this setup is right in front, okay, right in front of the initial morning high, and your stop loss would be underneath the initial morning high, okay? So there's your initial morning high, there's your level. Again, you got to do your check marks through the high of the day, heaviest volume of the day, pull back into previous high, decrease in volume, check, check, right? Then you line up your other indicators and you see what other indicators provide support. And then when I draw my Fibonacci retracement levels, what do you see happen? Well, the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level also lines up with the exact same level that is the initial morning high. Then there's my trade line and VWAP indicators, and they start acting as support. That gives you this entire zone right here becomes a level of buying and becomes a level of support. And right here is where my TC fam, we're just soaking up shares of MEGL. And then you look for an increase in volume again when you break out of the triangle. And there it is. Bang. Break out of the triangle. Again, another strong surge in volume. The increase in volume on the break out of the triangle is your confirmation that you are going to get follow through. Look at the volume that came in on that break. That heavy volume, as you get back to the heaviest volume of the day, is confirmation you're going to get follow through. This is the breakout, but that's the follow through. That volume right there is what tells you you're going to get follow through. The breakout is one thing. The volume tells you that you have follow through coming. And this was an absolute monstrosity of a trade. Congratulations, my TG fan that capitalized on this. If you have made money on MEGL, or if you've made money on the TTG triangle pattern specifically, I don't even care the ticker symbol. If you've made money on the TTG triangle, I want you to sound off in chat today. If you made money on MEGL, I want you to sound off. You know how good it makes me feel when the whole fam hits big. Tell me if you guys hit this. I want to know about it. Tell me how you did. It was an absolute monster of a move. But this is my favorite chart pattern. It's my favorite one. I look for it every day because that's all we can do as traders is identify high probability patterns and put ourselves on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. Way to go, Emmanuel Julian, in at $11, out at 16. That is a monster trade. Monster trade. Michael Todd goes, yep, I hit it and I hit it big. Boom. I love it. This gets me so hyped. I really do. I love it when you guys hit trades like this. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, guys. All right. So there's the TTG triangle. That's MEGL. I hope you guys found this helpful. Hope you found it useful. The stock trading much higher here, even now, later today, all the way up to $21 high after hours. Now trading currently 19. Big time move there on MEGL. Yes, it's on watch for tomorrow. I don't know how far this is going to go. I feel like this might just be a one little, maybe you get 1 or 2 days out of this and then it's done. But we'll see. I'll keep it on watch for tomorrow. Way to go, Dennis. Dennis made $1,000 in at $10.50, out at 16. Sick. Sick. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Bill Wheeland goes, I hit it. Boom. I love it. Great job. I love it. All right, guys, so that's MEGL. All right, so I wanted to cover that. That's the TT triangle. Make sure that we're on the same page there. Next, we got to do Bed Bath & Beyond, right? How many people caught my live stream last night? You guys remember I drew a line on my live stream last night. We drew a line on my live stream last night. Everybody asked me about Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday, or rather like on Sundays. Live stream. I go live every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I go live every day during the week as well. We do this 6 days a week, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button, show us some love for sure. But we talked about this 13 and change area on Bed Bath & Beyond as being Friday's double top high. And the significance of that also from back here, you see this previous support level. Just follow my mouse. You guys see all that support, right? And then all of a sudden it was resistance here on Friday. And then it was resistance there on Monday. And then today we gapped above it. And then what did we do? We pulled back off the open and we held that previous resistance. So there's that line that we drew, right? We drew this line yesterday, right? So if you watch my live stream last night, I went over this Bed Bath & Beyond trade, and then there's your pullback. You stuck that level. There's your support level. It became support. We traded sideways, consolidated, and then you got your squeeze later in the day. All right, that 2 p.m. squeeze, you got that move all the way up to $17. And it looks to me like Bed Bath & Beyond is not yet finished. I think the stock has more room to the upside. I was really looking for this stock to get to like 18.50 is where I think is going to be a nice little level for Bed Bath & Beyond. You had a monster volume day today. I would say this 18.50 level, I think maybe the stock can get there tomorrow. So let's look for maybe a little bit more upside. We'll see what the stock does after hours as well. If we can climb back up here to 16.75, I think that this is very possible to get to tomorrow. if you get through that level on Bed Bath & Beyond, which you always have to have a game plan on stocks like this because this is very heavily shorted. And if this does experience a real short squeeze, then this thing really has serious upside potential because like 40% of the float is short on this thing. Once you get to 25 to 30, the resistance level becomes massive. But I think that this thing tops out around maybe 1850 or so. I do not think it's going to like $100. I know I've seen, some crazy, predictions on social media. I don't think that's going to go there. If you're long Bed Bath & Beyond from like $7 or $8 or $9, I would not be holding it until it gets to 100. I don't think it gets to 100. But I think $18, very realistic here, probably by tomorrow. A big move today, and the short squeeze seems to be on. And as long as the volume stays high, you need that constant volume to really keep the pressure on shorts to see if you can continuously get that cover. And then we'll see if that pushes you a little bit higher. All right, so that's Bed Bath & Beyond. Next up, let's hit on AMC since we're talking about Bed Bath & Beyond. AMC did a nice job today of consolidating. After the double top rejection that you got at 27, right? So after your double top rejection that we got at 27, we talked about this yesterday as well. I said that you would want to see AMC, you want to see AMC be able to consolidate now above the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is this yellow line. You see how it was previously a level of support there last week on Wednesday. Why is that significant? Because the last time we tested that yellow line, it was a massive level of resistance. Now that we're above it, you look for it to become support. We double top the 27. Now you're experiencing a bit of a consolidation. I think AMC needs more time. We need more time to consolidate in the low 20s. And I would look for, let's go to the 15-minute chart. All right, I go to the 15-minute chart. You've got a support level that's right down here around 23, but more resistance once you get down a little bit further, down around 2150 is going to be the support level there. And those are your two levels on AMC. And so far, we've kind of held up that first one, but I think this has to consolidate. I think this has to go sideways for a couple more days, and then eventually maybe we can get a break up into the low 30s. But I think AMC needs a little bit more consolidation. I just want to see that stock stay above the 200-day moving average and trade inside of this range. Just recharge your battery, and then maybe once everybody sells out and takes profit from Bed Bath & Beyond, they then jump right back in. They chase then AMC, and maybe that can give you a breakout of the consolidation, and maybe we can get up into the low 30s. All right, that's AMC. Then I will move on over and I will hit on Tesla. I've got a lot of questions here about Tesla today. And Tesla, folks, has a pretty key resistance level up here in the 840, 850 range. 840, 850 range is going to be this previous resistance that you see back there from the end of July and the beginning of August. And it goes all the way back to the resistance level that you see back there from the end of April, beginning of May. It's a tough level of resistance for Tesla. And since I think that the overall market is going to experience a pullback going into September and October, even if Tesla continues higher, I don't really think it's going to get much further than this level right here. And I'll make this line red. I think that's kind of the top. That's the top potential for Tesla right now. Even if Tesla continues through 940, 950, it probably stops around 975. And then I think the overall market pulls back, and I would expect Tesla to pull back off of that level as well. I don't necessarily think Tesla's a great short. It's not necessarily a stock that I would be shorting. It is very strong. It's gained, over 50% from its June low of this year. It's already up over 50% off of those lows. So that's already a huge move. It's one of the stronger stocks in the market. I wouldn't necessarily be leaning on this thing. But I think there's overhang resistance up there that if you are long, you want to take profits into 950, 975. That's going to be a zone of resistance. You get up to there, you just start selling off some contracts or some shares or whatever it is that you own. And as I think that would be a level of resistance that might be too strong for the stock to break through. Right? And take myself a quick little sip of water. All right, guys. So there you have it. So there are the 5 most, trending stocks, right? That's it. 5 most trending stuff. We talked about the SPY. We talked about AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, MEGL, Tesla. A lot of information there. We talked about my stock market prediction. We answered a bunch of questions. It was a lot of fun, right? So Binance and other people that were curious, I am going to show you the actual platform now. All right, I'm going to show it to you. So for those of you that are not interested in a membership at all, you guys can sign off the live stream now. Subscribe first and smash the like button. Make sure you turn on your notifications as well so you never miss these. But I'm done with the educational stuff now. Now I'm going to show you the platform. If you are interested in the membership, you want to see what our platform looks like, let's head on over. Let me show you what you guys are going to be getting. All right. Because of course you're going to get our chat. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic, calling out our trades in real time. The code word for today, folks, is also binary. If you're not a member, don't worry about this code word. This code word is for members only. This is a giveaway that we do. It's a $5,000 giveaway. We do a lot of fun giveaways with members. Why? I don't know. Because we like to. It's fun. So this is part of one of those giveaways. We did a giveaway last week on Friday for $1,000 just for fun. This is a $5,000 giveaway just for fun. The code word, folks, is binary. Binary is the code word for tonight. Okay. Binary. Binary. All right. So like I said, so there's your chat room where you're going to see the screen share. You're going to listen to the mods talk on the mic. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. We're not just gone after 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there with you the whole day. You also get the mobile app. So if you're not in front of your computer, you can still follow along with us and get the real-time push notifications whenever the mods enter and exit trades. You're going to get 2 small private study group sessions with a pro trader to ask questions and speed up your learning curve. Then you are going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This newsfeed, if you went to Benzinga directly, you're going to spend over $1,000 a year to get access to it. Don't do that. We've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform at no additional cost. You get it included free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600 a year. Don't do that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner. That's a few $100. It streams live on our platform every day for free. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Don't pay for this stuff, guys. It's free on our membership. Just go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121. You're also going to be able to get access to the ETNA simulator. This will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you've learned on the courses. Prove you can make money first on the simulator before you risk your hard-earned cash. This simulator would cost you just under $1,000 a year if you went to ETNA directly. It's free with your membership, guys. This is the value of our platform. You get our own proprietary scanner, which lets you create custom scans. You also get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, stuff that used to only be available to professionals is now at the fingertips of the THD fam, so you guys can make better decisions. You're also going to get a trading journal that will track all of your trading, give you statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. Then you're going to get a social sentiment scanner that will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get analyst ratings in any stock you're interested in. You'll see how many analysts have a buy, sell, hold, insider buying, insider selling, short interest. All of this is included, guys, with your membership. We also publish a watch list every day of the stocks that the moderators are looking at with a game plan, how we plan on trading them. And then you get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it. We've got it. It's all in text and video, whatever's easier for you guys to learn. And then on top of the courses, there's a video library that has 300 hours of additional educational workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. All of this stuff is included when you guys join True Trading Group. And then you can actually attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. Guys, it's time you really invested in something real, something that has the real chance of helping you reach your goals, something that can actually teach you, something that can give you resources and tools that can give you more information. I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is that if you do not make $1,231 back at least one time after going through our courses, our quizzes, and attending the study group, I will give you back double your money. That's $2,462. That is what I can guarantee. And I can guarantee that when you join TTG, you will be joining a community of about 9,700 members that genuinely give a damn about whether you succeed or fail. The ball's in your court. Stop trying to trade through this alone. If you missed 2020, if you missed June, stop missing these opportunities. You don't have to go through this stuff alone. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 44% discount before the price goes up again. It's $12.31 today. It's going over $1,300. Price is going to go up there after midnight tonight. We've already raised the price about $250 over the last couple of weeks. We're going to continue to do so. Don't let this membership run away from you. You'll also get a brand new free laptop, okay, if you are one of the next 7 people that sign up. You'll know you're getting a laptop as long as you see one in your checkout cart. It's totally free. We even cover shipping. You do not have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim it. Even if you see this live stream after it is aired, as long as there's a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're getting one. There's 7 of them left. If you have any questions about the membership, send a text message to that phone number at the bottom of your screen. And then we also do have a trial if you're interested. I don't think right now is the time for trials. You got a big catalyst coming up on Wednesday. But if you guys want to join the trial, you definitely can. Go to ttgthree.com. It's only $3. Again, it's ttg3 spelled out.com. We charge $3 just to make sure that you're a real person. Okay? It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. It's just $3. All right? You guys can join us for a full 7 trading days. Weekends do not count against your 7 days. It's a full 7 trading days. That's ttgthree.com. Otherwise, grab that 44% discount. Get yourself a free laptop. Go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, and get your butts in chat. I told you yesterday to get your butts in chat. Don't miss out again. Get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining me tonight. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. I do this 6 days a week. I hope this is helpful. Hope you guys have a better understanding of what the TG Triangle is now. Look for them tomorrow. I'll see you guys back in chat tomorrow morning. Have a great night, everybody.